Hello and welcome everybody to Tables, Ladders, and Trolls, and this is our third episode.
Is that what I'm on?
Yeah, what'd you think he was on?
I thought it was going to be D&D.
That's in a couple days, brother.
Yeah, nobody else is here either. I've been bamboozled.
You've been flabbergasted.
I've been flummoxed.
You've been flummoxed.
Well, we'll see you later.
No, but if you guys don't know, this is Ben.
You're lucky if you don't.
Ben works in processing for Troll and Toad. He's also a big wrestling fan, just like many of us are here at Troll and Toad.
No.
Don't you lie. You know you are. You talk to me about it all the time.
I never talk to you.
Don't let him lie to you, chat.
Let me lie.
I have known Ben longer than I have actually worked here. So, he's lying. See you over there.
No, I'm a line on Saturdays.
Oh, no, you're... you're
See? I got you.
But we have a great show for you guys. First up, we're going to talk about this week's past shows for like Monday Night Raw, which is a snore fest, snooze fest, whatever you want to call it.
You don't like watching the same show for a month straight?
Oh, I love watching the same show for a month straight, dude. Like, it's literally the same thing every month, and I literally fall asleep halfway through and can't finish an entire Raw, but then when I check, it's just the same stuff.
Hey, this is the first time I've ever seen anybody, in a wrestling ring anyway, smash a table with a sword. That was something.
I don't want to talk about it.
I like Drew and everything, but I am kind of tired of him just keep getting title shot, though.
I agree.
I really would like to see Kofi get this one, but
I agree.
I don't get what I want.
No, and none of us get what we want, especially when it's Monday Night Raw. I don't know, man. It feels like it's just been the same stuff over and over and over, like you said, for a month straight. And let's discuss some of the things that have been the same for the past, month now. So, let's see. The first thing is AJ and Omos. They still can't figure out what they're going to do with them, even though they're the tag team champions.
Yeah, I mean, well, they finally have actual challengers with the Viking Raiders. That's what they're called still, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They only came back recently. Hey, Panda.
Hey, Panda. What's up, man? We're just in here ranting about some wrestling.
Did you escape Tarkov yet? Is that for you?
No, that was for Tortle.
Oh, okay.
Tortle was Kelly.
Are you trapped?
He is. He's stuck in there.
Oh, no. Well, I don't think I can do anything about it. So, yeah, Viking Raiders. So, escaped and went back. And escaped.
It escaped.
And went back.
And went back.
Well, this is just a distraction here. I'm just going to...
Okay, and back to wrestling.
They finally have actual challengers, though, so that's nice. I mean, I don't expect Viking Raiders to pick up the belts, but it's good to see them get a shot anyway.
It is, but at the same time, man, it's disappointing because, they're probably not going to pick up the belts. But at the same time, what are they going to do with Omos and AJ after this? Have them on the shelf again for another month before they let them do anything else?
Now, to be fair, I saw something that almost got hurt at Mania. So, but they still could have had, some promos or some vignettes or something.
Why couldn't AJ just wrestle?
Exactly. It's not like he's, any good at it or anything.
No, AJ's an awful wrestler. What are we talking about? AJ Styles, he can't wrestle. Dude's awful. Get him out of here.
He's going to end up in Impact any day now.
Chad, don't take us serious. Especially when I got Ben on the show. Don't take me serious. I think AJ's a marvelous wrestler, and I wish they'd do more with him in WWE. I really do.
I mean, he's a Grand Slam champion now.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
I think so is The Miz. So
yeah, yeah.
I don't slide against The Miz, but he's no AJ Styles.
That's true. What else has been the same?
I mean, we had Cedric and Shelton Benjamin going back and forth at each other for 3 weeks now until they finally changed it last week where he took on Jeff Hardy.
Oh God, that
and
was
lost
so boring
for some reason.
That was so boring, dude.
I mean, Cedric's so good, and you hope they're going to do something with him, and then no, you're going to lose to Jeff Hardy
and Shelton Benjamin over and over again.
Well, he beat Shelton.
Did he beat Shelton?
Yeah, he poked him in the eye and then kicked him in the head.
But didn't Shelton get 2 or 3 wins on him?
Not recently, I don't think.
I don't know. Like I said, it's all a blur. Raw is just a blur to me. I don't know what's going on half the time. And it makes me mad because like Monday Night Raw used to be one of my favorite things to watch. And now just like looking at the content of it, I'm just like, man, this is bad. Like it's just not that great anymore.
Yeah.
What's up? Sorry, bro. How you doing, man?
Again, that's one of those things to go back to like Drew and everything. It's like I'm a big fan, and he's super talented, but
Yeah.
when he's been in the hunt for the title now since Mania, it's been almost 4 months.
And he's been beat clean both times.
Yeah, right. It's like let Drew go off and do something else, build himself back up. Give Kofi a shot.
Yeah.
So, Monday Night Raw is something different in your mind. What is it, Panda? I'm intrigued.
Keep it PG-13, though, please. I don't know what Monday Night Raw is in your mind, Panda, but
I mean, there's at least finally are doing something with the tag belts.
yeah,
Who is the IC champ right now? I forget.
Apollo Crews.
Apollo? No, that's Sheamus is the U.S. champion. See, I'm even getting the shows mixed up.
I was like, you're
now.
getting those mixed up.
Yeah, I'm getting shows mixed up now. Yeah.
Yeah, Sheamus is United States champion.
Yeah, and I mean that's just been the same thing. He beats Umberto, then he beats Ricochet, and then he loses to both of them, which is interesting. And then they have a singles match, and it's just
I mean,
establish something and then build towards that. Set up Umberto or set up Ricochet as the challenger and have them beat some other dudes, have Sheamus beat some other dudes, so everybody looks strong going into the pay-per-view. But no.
But I mean,
this is the go home show, and they don't even have a challenger set up for it yet.
I know, that's what's annoying, and I just don't understand because dude, Sheamus used to be one of the best.
I said Sheamus is still really good. I think he might be doing some of the best work of his career right now.
He is.
He got his nose broken.
But I feel like they're misusing Sheamus. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I feel like Sheamus should still be like a main event guy.
Well, I mean, you can only have so many guys in the main event, though, and I don't know. He's a mid-card champion right now, which is not a bad spot.
Yeah.
And if you can use him to get these other guys over, then that's great. But I'll believe that when I see it because WWE doesn't know how to get new guys over.
Right. And they never will. I mean, they don't know how to use any of their new people hardly on NXT. Speaking of, if you haven't been looking at the dirt sheets, and Chad, if you haven't been looking at the dirt sheets,
my sheets are clean.
Triple H apparently is trying to get Samoa Joe back.
I saw him was at the Performance Center, so I think after In Your House, you want to go ahead and talk about that a little bit. I just talk about what happened at the very end.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
where if you didn't see it, it looks like William Regal might be stepping down, quitting as the GM for NXT.
Do you think Joe steps in?
I think that's very likely because the whole thing is it's all been chaos and brawls in the backstage and in the parking lot. The NXT parking lot might be the most dangerous place in WWE.
Yeah. You get beat up and hurt a lot.
Yeah, right. And kidnapped. Although I guess they were just kidnapping each other. That still is. It's like, what was going on there?
I wouldn't want to be back there.
Right. But yeah, man. Yeah, you if you want to bring in somebody to try and establish order and everything, Joe's a pretty good guy to do it.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I'd love for him to see him come in and be the new contender for Karrion Kross's belt. I think that'd be.
So let me ask you though, if William Regal steps down as general manager, does Joe take William Regal's place? Or
I think that's I think that's most likely what will happen is that he'll just come in as the authority figure,
Or okay, so it's just going to be more authority of maybe William Regal don't step down then.
I don't know. He might still be around maybe, but it seems like he's like.
I'm thinking,
I can't deal with these ruffians.
What if we go back a little bit and think of when Christian went and got his heavy? What if William Regal kind of does that with Joe?
I did see something about that where it was on something else I was listening to. They suggested you're bringing in Joe as a security thing and other people. They've been playing these vignettes for the Diamond Mine
Yeah.
on NXT, and like what if that was like William Regal hires the security force, and that's what it is. Like when I forget, it was either Heyman or Bischoff had like the dudes had the motorcycle helmets and everything, and came out there, or when Bischoff had a 3-minute warning.
Yeah, I remember that.
Something like that. I also heard on something else they were just throwing out ideas that if Regal does step down as GM, like maybe Roderick Strong might come in and fill the position.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything with him since Undisputed Era broke up.
Yeah. He handed in his resignation to Regal and was like, "Peace out, bro. I'm gone."
But is he actually on WWE's like Illuminati list?
Oh no, that was just storyline.
Okay.
There's a lot of talk about him maybe being called up, which apparently the draft is supposed to be after SummerSlam.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We might do a future show on that and make some predictions for that. Chad, if you'd like to see that, just let me know, and I'll make that a show.
Yeah, we'll do a draft show. We'll do our own draft.
Yeah, dude, that'd be cool.
You're
Do
right.
our own draft show. So moving on from NXT, because we kind of covered everything that's been going on the show, except for like In Your House, but we covered what actually happened on the actual show. Moving on from there.
That was the end of In Your House.
That's true, yeah. What all really happened on NXT, the actual show?
Oh, buddy, you're asking me to remember almost a week ago?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Oh, wow. Io Shirai came back. I dig that.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, Poppy was there.
Yeah.
And
That was random.
Triple H got that really weird promo.
Yeah. That was really weird.
I mean, I kind of laughed at it, so I can't complain. So
It was still weird, though.
Dad learning about technology.
I feel like where it was a going home show, there just really wasn't much going on.
Let's see. The main event segment was fun with all the guys from the title match. So just beating each other down there at the end was fun.
Yeah.
So, the match with Dakota and Ember was really good.
That was a good match. I'll give you that. But I feel like where it was a going home show, like they don't do much with going home shows much anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. It just seems like going home shows don't get much attention and love like they used to.
I don't know. It depends. So, like what they have, build up, because there was the $1 million segment with Grimes and LA Knight.
So I will say that Cameron Grimes is cracking me up, dude. Like that's probably one of the best things about NXT right now.
To the moon. That might be my favorite thing in wrestling right now. Is Cameron Grimes.
I was cracking up at when they were trying to walk back there to the ring, and Cameron Grimes was like flicking money at LA Knight, and he was like pushing it out of the way. I was like,
he knocks out everything. It's like, that was $6,000.
He goes back and picks it up.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I would.
I don't blame him. I mean, I would have went back and picked it up too.
Yeah.
No, Raw's just, or NXT's been way better, man. I don't know. I don't know why it's just been so much better. I guess because Triple H has a hand in it. So,
I mean, that's the biggest difference, isn't it? That Vince doesn't, isn't making all the final decisions.
That's true. People's crazy. I'll take the money. No, you got a point, Scotty. I give you that.
It is kind of odd though when you think of it. It's like, Vince isn't making the decisions, but Cross feels like such a Vince guy.
I know.
Like Triple H has really been, pushing into,
maybe because
the more HBK type of wrestlers, like Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, and all these guys, and Karrion Kross really seems like a Vince guy. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets called up at the draft.
Maybe Triple H just needed to make him proud.
Maybe
That's what it was. He was like, I just need to make Vince proud, so I just got to give him like one good beefy wrestler and make him pop star for a little while.
Why not Keith Lee? Where's he at?
Probably getting released soon. Honestly,
man.
As sad as it is, he's probably getting released soon.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything that necessarily makes me think that, but I know you said you've seen some stuff.
Yeah. Let's go.
I mean, they do have, are pushing somebody right now though who could be that guy, which is
Who's that?
Brodus Clay.
Oh yeah, dude, Brodus Clay is cool. Wait, you mean
Brody Lee?
You mean Brody Lee?
No.
Not Brody Lee.
Oh my God, Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed. There you
Oh,
go.
it's been a long day. It's very hot in here.
No, I understand. Trust me, I'm sweating.
It
over
all
here,
runs
too.
together eventually.
I was like,
Yeah, Bronson Reed though, and they seem to be setting him up for a big push down the line. I think.
yeah.
And they're booking him in a similar way to they did with Keith Lee, like these big moments and everything.
Well, he's a big dude like Keith Lee, and he's one
Turn
of
the
those.
fans on.
They are on.
We don't have any.
That's the sad thing. They are on, all of them.
All your fans are watching. Yeah. Tell Drew to sell his Tesla so you can afford it. Yeah.
I'm going to tell Drew to sell his Tesla.
I'll sell it for him. Is this the bowling stream? It could be.
It is actually. Dude, you're gonna say it's bowling for soup later.
Yeah. I mean, I like bowling for soup. So.
Right?
Yeah.
But no, I agree. They are pushing him a lot, and he's a big dude. And terrible joke.
Which one? You're gonna have to be way more specific.
Probably mine, the bowling for soup. But he's a big dude, and he's probably one of the only big dudes left in WWE, honestly. Because with the release of Braun Strowman, you don't really have big guys anymore.
Yeah, that's still a huge shock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like as far as like giants and everything, who do we have? I mean, we have Omos, but
that's it.
Yeah,
you really just have Omos, and that's really it. But
and, I mean, we haven't really seen much of what he can do. He seems to move all right for a guy his size.
Yeah.
But is this a Star Trek stream?
It is a Star Trek.
No, it's not, and it never will be, JT.
But I think Triple H, as long as he can like mold NXT, NXT is going to end up being a bigger show, honestly. And it kind of already is a bigger show. Because I'm honestly more excited to go watch NXT than I am like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown.
Oh, by far. NXT is my favorite show to watch, a wrestling show.
I'm just going to say Triple H, he just knows what he's doing when it comes to working these shows. He's very smart with it all.
Yeah.
And speaking of...
He's not, making decisions at the last minute as far as we know.
Right.
He's not making decisions at the last minute, getting in there the day of the show and tearing up the scripts and rewriting it.
Right.
So.
And it looks like Mark has gifted a sub to Bronze Panda.
Woo!
Woohoo!
You guys speaking French? We may as well be. Wrestling's its own language.
Yes. But speaking of Triple H, let's go ahead and get
the game. Here, I got you.
Oh, you gonna spit water?
Nah, better not.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get into our first giveaway, guys.
Oh, who are we giving away?
We're giving away Triple H.
Triple H.
Yeah.
The game.
Oh, let me. There it is.
Ooh.
How'd that get this way? There we go.
Oh, see, he is spitting water though. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but
I mean,
not quite.
If you guys can't see, he's spitting water. This was the one that me and Palmer were playing with last week. No pun intended there. So
what do you mean?
I mean, don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's already spoken for, though. I mean, by Stephanie, but you can own this one. So let's go ahead and make our keyword the game, or just game. Actually. So keyword will be game. Once the man behind the camera fixes my other camera here. There you go. You guys can see that a lot better now. So I'll leave it up there for you guys. That way you guys know what you guys are playing for. Game.
Look at this, man. He comes with a card and everything. So, they got all his finishers on it?
I think so. The whole one pedigree. Actually, I wonder if it does.
That's all it takes.
It does.
Pedigree and sledgehammer.
I think that is one of his specials too, is the sledgehammer.
Could be.
Spam that keyword, everybody.
Chris, you made Mark lose.
Oh yeah, he lost the game. Everybody lost the game.
The game never loses.
That's true. He's Triple H.
He's Triple H.
Okay, so let's kind of come out of NXT and let's talk about Friday Night SmackDown.
Friday SmackDown nights.
Yeah, Friday SmackDown nights. So, like you was telling me before the stream, it's kind of lackluster right now.
It's somewhat falling into the same crap as Raw is, where it's a lot of repetitiveness.
Yeah.
Especially the Shinsuke Nakamura, Baron Corbin, the whole thing that's going on for the crown.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and Love Shinsuke. He's amazing. Honestly, I'm a fan of Baron Corbin too. I know not everybody is, but I mean, he's a pretty good wrestler and he works his character good.
He does.
But he's been pushed so much for so long now. Is the only issue. So.
And I just don't understand why they're fighting for a crown that really doesn't have any value anymore.
Because we're gonna have a new King of the Ring tournament and Xavier Woods is gonna win it because that's the only thing he wants.
Is that really?
The last part, yeah, that's Xavier Woods really wants to be King of the Ring, but I don't think they're actually planning on bringing it back.
Oh, I thought
that's
they really were.
That's just my booking.
I thought you knew something I didn't know. I was like, give me the scoop. Hello?
Here. We need raises.
Oh, to do all the research?
Yeah.
I already do that on my free time. Oh, well, that's fair.
And the extra race since one of the shows is Raw, yes.
So,
and I mean, the IC title, this time I'm getting it right, and it's on SmackDown, and
That's
Apollo
true.
Crew has it.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. You got one
Finally
right.
somebody is. But I mean, we've had that, and the same four guys have been going at it for over a month now.
Yeah.
And also Aleister Black was there, and then he was gone. I don't know what happened to
And
him.
let's say he comes in, kicks Big E's head off, and then he got released.
It was all just a dream. Woo.
I don't write it, guys. I don't write WWE. I think I could write it better, but I don't write WWE. I don't know why Aleister Black came in, kicked Big E's head off, and then the next week he was fired.
Because they don't know what they're doing from day to day, let alone week to week.
Yeah. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's, it's the wrestling is good. All those guys are great wrestlers, but, I mean, we literally had the tag team match this past Friday on SmackDown to set up nearly the identical tag team match on this coming SmackDown.
Yep. So none of it makes sense.
And we still don't, there's no challenger for the IC belt established either, right?
No, not really.
Never won a never, he didn't get a number one contenders match, did he? I don't think so.
So it just don't make any sense.
Well, I know which one of those I am, so wow. That is a harsh burn on you.
Yeah, I can't believe they called you Crybaby.
I can't believe they called you Ben. That's a harsh burn indeed.
Dude, that's rough. I wouldn't call him Ben.
I mean, there's some good stuff going on. I mean, I do like the Bianca and Bailey stuff, even though can they just have some matches to make them look strong? There's
No.
other people they could beat, right? But the Ding Dong Hello on SmackDown was fun though with Bailey and Seth. And Seth's pants exploded.
Dude, his pants literally exploded. I've never seen a man's pants just explode like that. That made no sense to me.
I mean, thinking about it though, Cesaro used to come out with the pull off pants, and he just maybe Seth stole his pants. Maybe that's why they're feuding.
He was like, "These are mine, my pants, dude. You can't have them." It just didn't make any sense to me. Like I was like, what is happening? I was like, how did his pants fall off, and why are they exploded all over the ring now?
Seth's gonna have to get him a better wardrobe. I mean, it looks great, but apparently it's made of nothing.
I mean, that's why they call it drip, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it takes the
that
drip.
suit he had when he came back that had like the rainbow paint drip and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, immaculate! That was incredible.
I can't tell if you're actually a fan of his suits or if you're doing
I'm absolutely a fan. It's so over the top. It's amazing. I love it.
Chad, if you don't know what Ben's talking about, just go and look up Seth Rollins' drip for the past couple of weeks. These suits have cracked me up every time I watch Friday Night SmackDown. Like I'm literally cracking up at them, and I can't help it.
It's great.
And pull it up. Yeah, I can pull it up here.
Let's see what else happened on Smack Diddly Down.
Smack diddly do.
Yeah, I mean the stuff going on with Roman and the Usos. It's really good. It's really compelling stuff. It's just I'm so over Roman because of how hard he's been pushed in the past.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way.
He is doing by far the best work of his career right right now, and is one of the most entertaining guys in WWE. But yeah, man, they just pushed him so hard there for years. It's like, oh, I just don't want to see you. But it was fun to watch him beat up Dom, though.
Why can't I only find like where he's wearing normal suits? I can't find where he's wearing like these crazy, outrageous suits. This is dumb.
Maybe you could go to, I don't know if WWE.com still puts up pictures for the recent shows. But that might involve some searching.
I'm gonna type in crazy suits.
But yeah, him powerbombing Dom out of the ring, that was fun. Picked him up and yeeted him.
This is stupid. I can't find any where he's wearing like stupid like suits.
I will find it later and put it up in the Discord or something.
Yeah, we'll put it in the Discord chat. I can't find it.
Better.
Google's been
That
stupid.
guy. I agree. Like 2017 Braun was amazing when he was just murdering people and murdering vehicles and just everything. He used a grappling hook to pull down the stage on top of Brock or something.
That's true.
That was the best Braun. And hands. No, they're finally going to do it. They fired him, and they're going to bring him back and repackage him as the gimmick I always wanted, which is Butcher Braun. Get these hams.
He comes out with 2 hams. He's like,
Get these yams. They're finally going to do it. I've been looking that in my head for years.
Okay, so I think they might have found a link.
Ooh.
We'll click on it.
Click it.
Click on it. Yeah, there we go. There's kind of an outrageous one. Look at that, chat. Look at that.
That's Thanksgiving Braun.
Wouldn't you love to wear either one of these suits?
Yeah.
Look at that Corey Graves one. Is that Corey Graves? That's Corey Graves. Yeah.
I think yeah.
Dude, Rollins is cracking me up when he wears this stuff. This is the best.
I still think the paint drop one is better.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. We'll go back to this.
I think, do they call him like the Messiah of Drip on SmackDown?
Yeah, the Messiah
something
of Drip.
Like that.
I'm like, this dude's
Or
got
the
so many
Drip
nicknames.
God, I think.
All right, Chad. I'm going to give you about. Oh, there we go. We have a winner.
Oh, iDrum Pro won the game.
He won the game.
Triple H. Just look at the back of this.
Okay. We'll put that over there.
Congrats.
Congratulations, man. Okay. So we discussed a little bit how boring Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown has been.
If I could remember more of what happened on them, I could probably go on more, but...
That's true.
I mean, again, Raw being repetitive is the stuff going on with Charlotte and Rhea.
Yep.
And Rhea has not been booked well since she's been brought up to the main roster.
Oh, God, no, not at all.
Because I don't know why they made her a heel. She was super over as a babyface in NXT, and now... And, I mean, her and Charlotte are both heels, and...
I got a spitting muscle, man.
Right? And who doesn't want that?
And, dude, he's continuously spitting, too.
He's spitting forever.
Like, he just don't stop spitting.
Put it on your coffee table. It's a nice conversation piece. I would ask about it when I came over.
Why's this Triple H spitting?
Well, so I guess I already know. So.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, the stuff going on with Nikki is just weird too, because technically she's getting wins, but she's not getting wins either.
Like she's getting wins, but not getting wins.
I didn't get beat, so yeah, I'm good. I should get a title shot.
Yeah.
I mean, Nikki deserves title shots. He's really good, but again, that's just WWE doesn't know how to book characters anymore.
No, not at all.
It's just like have him win matches. It's that simple.
And you think it wouldn't be as hard as just being like, hey, just win simple matches, but apparently it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And I mean, they have everybody under the sun and moon signed. It seems like. So. Yep. I'm sure there's people, or I guess you can't really do jobber matches right now, but I don't know. You might be able to get people from local area or wherever they're at, and I think they're still in Orlando, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably get local wrestlers, and just have them, come on there. They can take some L's. That's for sure. It ain't gonna hurt them.
Oh God, no. If anything, it's just gonna make them more popular for whatever local talent they wrestle for.
Right.
They'll be like, "Oh, you jobbed out to Charlotte Flair? Cool. You jobbed out to the Viking Raiders? Cool." That was something they did a lot.
They're clearly, apparently, they're not going to be doing anything with Naomi right now, considering they just released Lana.
Yep.
So, I mean,
which is unfortunate.
Naomi could take a loss to build up Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
And then down the line, you can go the other way. You want to build Naomi back up into the title scene. Nikki Cross can take an L there if you're not doing anything with 100%. Her. Or if by that point, say she's the champion. Charlotte or Rhea by then could, take losses and build Naomi up. Yep. So it's just, you got to keep, just cycling through people.
Yeah, but they just don't understand how to do that. Like right now, I'm afraid of any of the NXT people to go up because I know they'll be misused. And then what's going to happen? They're just going to be released within a couple of years. Probably. Like Aleister Black, like stuff like that happened to him.
I mean, I still don't know where Keith Lee is at.
He made a tweet the other day, and somebody asked him, they're like, "What's the future hold for Keith Lee?" And he was like, "I wish I could tell you." So that even tells you right there that he don't even know what his future holds for WWE right now.
I know, didn't he have like a COVID there?
Yeah, that's why he missed the Rumble.
Yeah, and did he ever get injured? I thought I saw something about him getting injured a little bit after that.
Pulled a bicep or something?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
But that's been months ago, and you haven't heard anything since then.
Nope. I mean, I don't know. He could still be on the shelf.
I mean, yeah, talk about Keith Lee, and then you look at, a Dijak who was in Retribution, and
yeah,
now he's still in the tag team with Dio Madden, Mason T-Bar, my favorite names in WWE.
That's so stupid.
Isn't it?
What happened to Slapjack? What happened to Slapjack?
He got Thanos away. He's still under contract as far as I know, though.
Yeah, but where is he?
I don't know.
They just don't know what to do with it. They really don't. That's the sad part. Slapjack just literally just disappeared. He flapjack out of there. Bad joke.
Yeah, but that's all you have, so.
Oh. Why you gonna be so mean to me?
I gotta keep you in check.
That's fair. I feel like everybody does around here. They keep me in check a little bit.
Some other people actually encourage you, and I can't have that.
There's only a couple people that encourage me. Not
That's
very
too many.
Vince would be happy with just like 7 muscular wrestlers to have at the same matches every night. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. And I feel like he gets a lot of that from old style wrestling.
Okay, who would his 7 guys be?
Roman Reigns.
Drew.
Bobby.
Oh, man, who else, though?
Braun, if he was still there.
He's not, though. That's still weird, man. He seems like such an advanced WWE guy.
I know. Does he even have 7 wrestlers that he can make this?
Sheamus?
Sheamus?
He's not a, really jacked dude, but he's definitely built, but Seth.
Yeah.
They seem to love Seth.
I feel like they would just bring back Lesnar.
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
He's huge. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about Brock. But definitely if, they brought him back.
Yeah.
And Hogan.
Well, I mean, it looks like they're talking about bringing Brock back for SummerSlam. So that's probably what's going to happen, honestly.
Maybe. John Cena.
Yeah, Cena's definitely
I've heard of him maybe coming back for SummerSlam, too, to face Roman.
I can't do it again. I can't do it.
Why not?
Don't give me Cena Roman.
Dude.
No. I can't see
it. Let the man rest. Yeah, man, you know who's tougher than Brock is Shane, because he had the same thing, and he was wrestling like the next week.
That man's stupid,
Shane's the toughest man in WWE.
That man's dumb. He's not the toughest man, he's just dumb. Please bring in Cena. No, don't bring in Cena.
Did Corey steal your account?
All right, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. And let's go off and talk about AEW a little bit.
Oh, I'll leave then.
Okay.
I don't watch that blood and guts garbage.
Hey.
I told you I'd say it.
Why do you hate me?
Well, have you met yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you know then. You don't want the match of Fist, the Superman punch versus the Thunder Fist? Okay, now I do want that.
But AEW last week wasn't bad. Nothing crazy happened, but it wasn't bad. I mean, they're still putting on like the best show they can. We did have Evil Uno versus Miro for the TNT title.
I heard that was good, actually. It looked like Miro got a black eye.
It was amazing, dude. The promo leading up to both of them was really, really good because you had the promo about Miro and everybody's just kind of praising Miro in AEW. It's them being like, he's a monster, he's a machine, you know, he has no sop to him. And then when it came to Evil Uno, they were talking about how Evil Uno was best friends with Brody Lee. So they kind of brought
that guy confused
emotion.
everybody else earlier.
Yes. But they were talking about how Brody Lee and Evil Uno were best friends. And they were best friends even before Brody Lee was in WWE as Luke Harper. So I thought it was really cool because like they built it up as like he was trying to bring the title back to the Dark Order because he wanted to make Brody Lee proud. And I was like, that's kind of really cool. I like that.
Did he do it?
Nope, Miro won.
Yeah, see. See.
But I mean, you're going to expect Miro to win because
You learn your place, Evil Uno.
But you're going to expect Miro to win because Miro's finally getting the push that we wanted to see him get when he was Rusev.
Winning the WWE Championship?
Well, no. But, I mean, he's getting pushed to where he's winning, you know, the bigger belts and stuff.
I mean, he was the United States champion in WWE. I feel like that might be above a TV title.
I don't know.
Maybe not, you know.
I don't know with how much they play hot potato with the United States title sometimes.
But Sheamus has had it for a bit now, hasn't he?
Yeah. But, I mean, before that, Riddle only held it for like a couple months or like a month or something. But I don't know.
I completely forgot about the RK Bro stuff when we were talking about Raw.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually kind of entertaining.
That has been entertaining, actually. I kind of want one of their shirts because I'm a dirty mark.
Oh, and we have to talk about the New Day's gear these last couple of weeks.
Oh, the Power Ranger?
Yeah, the Green Ranger and the White Ranger stuff. Oh, man, amazing. I take it back. Seth doesn't have my favorite wardrobe in WWE anymore. The New Day does.
It's the Power Rangers gear. If you haven't seen that, go look it up. It's amazing.
That'll get me.
The dwarf demands the Fist of Thunder. This is not the D&D.
Yeah, he doesn't have Fists of Thunder. He has Bowels of Thunder, I guess.
Yeah, I got Bowels of Thunder on D&D. This isn't D&D. You get that out of here. You do that for D&D. He's a little late to the party, or a little early to the party on that one, actually.
I mean, early, late, it all, you know, it's a matter of perspective.
Yeah, either way.
So what else happened on AEW?
Okay, so Arn Anderson's son debuted, so that was cool. He's having a tag team match next week with Cody against oh god, I would forget. It's hot in here, so I'm forgetting names.
Oh, you're using my excuse now.
Yeah, I am. Shoot, I can't remember. He's having a tag team match next week. I know that. Like I said, the heat's getting to me, but that was cool.
It's sometimes it's hard to pick out details when you watch 10+ hours of wrestling a week. And that's not even counting like, you know, a pay-per-view or something.
But I know that Cody at the next pay-per-view is supposed to be having a Catboy and Dwarf Man.
Cat dog. Cat dog.
But I know that he's supposed to be having a Miami strap match when they come back to Miami because they're getting ready to go tour again too, also at WWE.
Okay.
So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, WWE's going to be, SmackDown's in like Cleveland or something?
Yeah.
They're going to show in Louisville too.
And I think Monday Night Raw is in Louisville. I thought about going to that, even though it's been boring. Just to go.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like AEW's just got better product right now, man. It's making me more drawn in than WWE product has been for the past year.
It's things on there.
Yeah, it's things on there. I know you're excited about that. It's things on there. Here in a couple of weeks, it's actually going to be Jungle Boy versus Kenny Omega for the world title. So
yeah, you told me about that. So
yeah.
How do you think it's going to go? What is your prediction?
Dude, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Jungle Boy picked it up from some kind of shenanigans happening.
Oh, shenanigans. Okay.
Like, I don't feel like that he's going to do it clean because they're still trying to protect Kenny as, like, a big heel and a big, like, guy around there. But I really feel like that if it was to happen, because Jungle Boy is super over right now, it could happen because of some kind of shenanigans with the Young Bucks and, like, the Jungle Express. That's the only way I could really see it happening. But if it happened, I think that would be awesome. I mean, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't care. Put the title on Jungle Boy. He's over. Like, everybody would freak out and lose their mind if that happened.
I would be shocked if that happened. I haven't kept up with AEW, but I mean, Kenny is Kenny, and I know what you're saying. Jungle Boy's over and everything, but I don't know. It just comes across as too much of a comedy gimmick, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just don't see it as the character that can be the top guy, so to speak.
I understand that. I don't know why it's so popular, though, man. Like, people really are just, like, super into it.
I mean, sometimes stuff like that will get over, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to, win the belts like that, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. But, man, it's just...
You want to put a bet on it right now?
What? No, that Jungle Boy would pick up the belt?
Yeah, I'll take Kenny, and you can take Jungle Boy.
I ain't putting no bet on that.
We don't have to actually bet anything. I mean, just be a matter of pride.
A friendly handshake.
Wait. No, does that mean that if Jungle Boy wins, I have to give you a friendly handshake, or if Kenny wins, you have to give me a friendly handshake?
Both.
Okay, let's shake on it.
Okay.
This is not a friendly handshake.
No, this is a very unfriendly handshake.
Yes. This is an enemy handshake.
You seen it, chat? Very unfriendly handshake.
Yep. This is on camera, so when Kenny wins, he owes me a friendly handshake.
Yeah.
See, he already agreed that Kenny's gonna win.
But like I said, I just feel like AEW's just been a better product lately. It's getting better. I think when the crowd comes back, it'll get even better, because that's kind of what's hurt every wrestling promotion the past year. It's just no, like, content that you can really make because there's no crowd.
Yeah.
You don't know how the crowd's going to react because they can't be there.
I agree. I think every show is going to be better when crowds come back. I'm really hoping, like, the Raw and SmackDown will go away from being so repetitive when we have crowds. There's no guarantee they will, because it's still, Vince's shows and his decisions, but here's hoping.
I mean, we can hope, and
right.
Like you said, that's all we can do.
But crowds being back will add a different atmosphere. And, hopefully when crowds do come back, people are going to be super hot for it. So
you would think they would be, but I don't really know if they will be, because, like, this is how the past couple of years has been.
Wrestling crowds do have a tendency to sit on their hands sometimes.
Yep.
Not always unjustified either. So there have been some bad shows where it's like, don't do anything for that. That doesn't deserve it.
So, making a little bit of some predictions here. What do you think is going to happen with Hell in a Cell coming up here in the next week?
There's going to be big cages that sit around the ring, and there's going to be matches in them.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
That is what happens there in a Hell in a Cell match.
All right. I'm 1 for 1 on predictions so far.
But what do you think is going to happen between the actual two Hell in a Cell matches?
So what do we have? Bobby Drew and Roman Reigns?
Yep.
Ben is so right. Yes, I love being right, Chase.
Are you right, though?
Yes, you already admitted that I am.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
I think one match is pretty much a foregone conclusion that Roman is going to beat Ray.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm not sure who takes the belt off of Roman at this point, but I don't think it's going to be Ray.
It's going to be Brock Lesnar.
I mean, I would love for it to be Big E, but
that's not going to happen.
Not getting my hopes up. I mean, who knows? Maybe Money in the Bank, he wins that. Maybe they're waiting until closer to the end to really give him a big push. That's what I'm hoping for.
But why do I feel like Hell in a Cell, though, is just going to be a throwaway pay-per-view like the last two have? Well, I mean, Mania wasn't, but, like, obviously WrestleMania Backlash was a throwaway pay-per-view. There was nothing that happened.
What do you mean WrestleMania, the rematch show, wasn't awesome?
No, it wasn't. It was horrible.
I mean, it'll probably be a good match, because Ray's great and Roman is doing really good work nowadays. But I just feel like that, I don't feel like there's much, suspense or intrigue there. The other match, though, I fully expect that Drew's gonna pick the belt back up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because part of the story last year for Hell in a Cell, I think it was last year,
Yeah.
when he had his match against Randy, he lost that, and it was his first Cell match.
Yeah.
So a lot of Drew's story over the past year or two has been, him doing something for the first time. He may lose, but then he learns, and the next time he'll win.
Looks like we have a subscriber.
Straw Hat Chase.
Mr. Straw Hat Chase. Appreciate the subscribe, my man.
So yeah, I think that's probably going to be part of the storyline now. Is Drew's already been in a Hell in a Cell match. He somehow that makes you know what to expect. But
yeah,
that'll be it. And he's going to pick the title up off of Bobby. Also, I don't think they can push this any longer.
Right.
Either he has to pick it up here, or Bobby needs a new challenger.
Yeah, because it's getting stale at this point.
Yeah.
I can't take it anymore. Chase, now that you're subscribed, man, you do have a few really good emotes down there, so you should check them out. I think you would enjoy one of the emotes because it's of your old pal over here.
I have an emote.
We can make one. We can make you one. I promise.
Yay! Now, that may not be such a good thing. I've seen some of those other ones.
He's throwing a burrito at me.
Is that still the Ditto burrito?
Yeah.
Oh, there's all the rest of them.
Yeah, there they are.
Woo!
He's having a good time with them. You enjoy those emotes, Chase. I appreciate it, man. So what other matches are on Hell in a Cell's card that you can remember?
Oh, Bailey and Bianca.
Again.
Well, this is only their second match, right?
Yeah, but do you really think Bailey's going to win that?
No. Yeah, I feel like Bianca's definitely going to take this.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's fair. She, hasn't had the belt too terribly long, so.
And then what do you have after that? You have Charlotte and Rhea?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's already been confirmed.
I can't. I
yeah,
can't.
I don't. You and Chase are the Dudley boys. Can we be ENC?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll let you be Edge. I know he's your favorite.
Yeah.
We could have picked the Hardys, but I'm not sure how big of a Hardy fan you were.
I mean, I like Matt.
Same.
We'll fight
I mean,
over Matt.
I do like Jeff, but not nearly as much as I'm a fan of Matt.
Right.
Even way back in the day.
Yeah, same here. I was always a Matt fan.
Yeah. But before he even did all the broke and everything, like V1 is my jam.
Mm-hmm. I've always been a Matt fan.
But yeah, I guess we'll be E and C. You can be E.
So slicking my hair
I'll
back.
be Big E.
Big E.
Yeah, we'll be E and Big E.
We'll be the Brood. There we go.
Yeah.
We got
Nobody wants to be Gangrel though, do they?
Kelly can be Gangrel.
Oh, okay. Woo!
Hey, that's just rude. But I'll allow it.
I'm not sure who wins that match because I always feel that way when Charlotte's in a match.
Yeah.
Because it's like you never know. WWE may just decide Charlotte's gonna win because it's the new Lowell wins. Lowell Charlotte wins.
Your old Charlotte wins. Guess what? She's a 14-time champion now. Do what now?
You're a vampire, man.
Yeah, you're Gangrel.
Who am I stunning?
Well,
you get to drop blood out of the ceiling on people.
yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
He's so confused. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, I don't know who wins. If I had to, a real bet, if I had to put money on it, I guess I would go with Rhea.
That's fair.
So, but yeah,
I'm thinking Rhea too, but you never know.
It's super hard to bet against Charlotte.
There's a lot of matches I didn't think Charlotte would ever win, and she did. So I was like, well, that's disappointing.
I didn't think they'd have her go over Asuka the first time at Mania. I'm still salty about that.
Yep, same here.
Or she just went over Asuka there a few months ago. I'm still salty about that too.
Yeah.
I'm a big Asuka mark.
I can tell. That's okay, though. Speaking of the Macho Man, let's get into our second giveaway, guys.
Oh, is it Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, it's totally Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
Where's my camera? Did you freeze? It froze.
Yep.
Kelly, my camera froze. There it goes. It's gone. It's gone, brother. So anyway, guys, our second giveaway for tonight is just another HeroClix, but it's of the Macho Man Randy Savage.
I don't know who that is.
He's a cream of the crop.
He's Corn?
Yeah, sure.
The band? It says it's unplugged.
It says it's unplugged. How'd they get unplugged?
I guess when you were sliding over there.
Probably. That's my bad, guys.
Technology is difficult.
There we go. Try it now. How could that be? I don't know, Kelly.
It was the Troll and Toad Ghost.
There's a ghost under here. He unplugged it on purpose. I'm glad Kelly deals with our shenanigans.
Somebody's got to, unfortunately.
I swear it was a ghost, though, because that cord was like under the table. I guess I might have scooted my foot under there when I scooted over to go get the...
I mean, possibly.
Yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah, man, I'm kind of thinking that, you know, Hell in a Cell is going to be a snooze fest, like I was saying. I don't think it's not going to be all that great. Oh, no.
At this rate, I'm just going to have to walk it up in front of that camera. Still unplugged.
Still unplugged? No, it ain't. It's live. I promise. Well, unplug it and plug it back in.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
I don't know why it's saying it's unplugged. Try it one more time. Let's see.
If that don't work, we'll just pull it up on the website.
That's true. That would be a whole lot easier. Are you getting it, Kelly, or do you want me to get it? I guess you're getting it. I'm so confused. Hey, there we go. We'll just do that. Pull it up on the website. We know that works. Let's just go back to show 2 here. That way I can actually get it for him. Unless he gets it right here, which I don't think he will. I think I messed it up when I unplugged it.
Chris messed something up. I'm shocked.
I didn't do it. I swear. I swear is it. All right, I'll just pull it up. No big deal. I'm just kidding. There it goes.
Now you broke that too?
I didn't break that. I break everything. Macho Man. Let's see. I think that's the one. Yeah, there we go. So, guys, this is what you're playing for. Get away, cookies. Get away. Thank you.
I do believe he is doing what do you call a flying elbow drop?
Yeah, is that what you call it?
Maybe. Is this the elbow? I don't know.
So guys, I'll hold it up in front of the camera, that way you guys know it's there. Let's use the keyword for this, Savage. So keyword Savage, if you want to win the Macho Man Randy Savage HeroClix.
We you know, couldn't get him on camera, so the spotlight is not on him, but it should be.
I didn't break it. Swear. Okay. So, keyword Savage
is live. Spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it.
Yeah, key that spam word, guys.
Eat that spam.
Eat that spam. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be back in work, Scotty.
From what I've heard, he might be.
Oh, well, I mean. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's move on into our third subject a little bit.
Okay, one thing before we do, okay. It would be a disservice of us if we didn't talk about the Alexa and Shayna segment from the end of Raw last week.
Do I have to?
Yes,
Do I have to talk about
Yes.
that?
because it was so bad.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It was.
That's somebody else, Shayna, who since coming up from NXT, they booked like an absolute monster at first. She was destroying everybody. She
Yeah.
eliminated everybody in an elimination chamber. Got beat by Becky, and it's done nothing since then.
She's feuding with the doll.
I mean, sure. I mean, she won the tag team belts a couple times now, but do those really seem to matter?
No,
Exactly.
but she's feuding with the doll. That's
Right.
all that matters.
It's so
It's
bad.
It's bad.
My favorite part, I don't know, there was a lot of favorite parts, but as after she throws Alexa out of the ring and the doll's laying in there,
Oh, yeah.
and she goes to stomp on it, and they have that big close up right on top of the doll. Oh man, that's amazing.
Man, there's a lot of people who want to make us famous.
I wanna be.
I ain't trying to be famous. Thank you.
What should I need to do?
Kelly might get it. Hang on.
Oh, I think it went.
Oh, yep, Kelly got it. We're trying to make us famous, people.
Good man, Kelly.
I don't want to be famous.
But
I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
They get that camera shot right up on close to the doll, and so it's just like, for one, that makes no, when you think about it, it's like, where did that camera come from?
Yeah.
Because there's nobody there before, and it's just right on top of it, and you get this big dramatic stomp, and oh, it's amazing.
Well, don't you love the bad camera angles, like especially with the mirror? Do you know what the mirror reminded me of at the end?
The ultimate
Yes.
warrior in WCW with Hogan.
I
Yeah.
cracked up. I was like, they're literally copying the WCW thing, and it was bad back
one of the
then.
worst angles in WCW, one of the worst segments.
Yeah.
He's in the mirror, brother.
Oh God. But you know, it just shows that Vince can't be original anymore, or the writers can't be original anymore. I don't know what it is.
And then Alexa goes all angry eyes, and Shayna goes backstage. Everybody else has just disappeared. Apparently,
Yep.
Alexa she's more powerful than the Undertaker and Kane and the Fiend. She has like the ultimate powers of darkness right now. That she just made everybody vanish.
Though she's super powerful.
I
though.
guess so. And I mean, I know I sound like a broken record. I'm a big Alexa Bliss fan, but this is just so bad.
Everything gets rehashed these days. Yeah, I
It really
know.
does.
It does.
Hey, if you wait 7 years, nobody will remember it. That is an actual rule of wrestling. Except people absolutely do remember.
Like us.
Yeah.
You can't tell wrestling fans that we're not going to remember. We remember everything. Everything. You can't
Well,
tell
yeah.
us that we don't.
And Shayna's running backstage and goes in the locker room and pushing furniture in front of the door. And it's like, have you seen any horror movies? This is the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah. That's how you get killed, man.
Oh, man. So I look forward to seeing what's going to happen with that tonight.
I don't. Kinda.
You know Vince is so stubborn. No, excuse me, folks. Vince is so stubborn that even though people just absolutely hated on that, he's going to double down on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was honestly one of the stupidest ways to end Raw, and I was sad that I stayed up to watch that. I was like, I could have slept.
Me too.
It was so stupid, though.
But yeah, I thought we absolutely had to talk about that.
That's fair. So let's go off and let's talk about some good wrestling. NXT.
Mid-90s WCW.
Well, yes. Kinda, I guess.
Well, like
Eh.
right at the start of when NWO was going on,
Yeah.
and when you had Crow Sting,
Yeah, but not that's not.
except for the part where Hogan screwed him because Hogan gonna Hogan.
Man, there's a lot of people trying to make us famous.
I know, right?
I don't know why.
That's good looking out, folks. But
We don't want to be famous. We want to be Toys R Us kids.
Oh.
I think it got blocked.
me too.
Kelly's quick on that draw.
Right.
Give me a break.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
But no, what I'm talking about is NXT In Your House. That was actually pretty good.
It was a solid pay-per-view, but I mean,
Hey, therecom-
compared to some older, that was really quick. Wow, he
super
was on
quick.
this one. He didn't have a chance to click away this time.
He always losing his mind right now with all this. And it's the best.
It was a solid show, but compared to just some takeovers from last year, it was really kind of like above average for a WWE show. It was really good.
Yeah.
But compared to some previous NXT things, it was all right.
Okay, well, give me some credit here. You got to know what I've been watching with, Raw and SmackDown the past
I
couple
have
of
too.
years at least. Yeah, but
Unfortunately, it just kind of felt like it was a really by the numbers show. Like, I mean, most of the matches ended in the finish I thought they were going to.
a lot of heels won.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Cameron Grimes was gonna win, but I also had heard the case for why LA Knight would win. And then you have Grimes on the chase to build him up more as a babyface.
Well,
So that it makes sense.
Look at how over Cameron Grimes was last night. Literally everybody was chanting "To the moon." There's another one. Man, people want to make us famous.
Right.
That's crazy. Dude, he's quick.
Yeah.
That was real quick.
He's looking for it now. I'm gonna get a stopwatch and see how long it takes.
He's like a bloodhound.
What's his record?
He's like a bloodhound. He's like, I can sniff it out.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What was the opener? Was the 6-man?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was the winner take all.
Yeah.
And I thought that was an interesting stipulation.
Yeah, it was a really good match. I mean, Bronson Reed, I got it this time. It's super good. I really like MSK. I admit I wasn't a fan of them at first, but they eventually got some promo time and everything, and they really grew on me.
Which one was it that was like he would go with his dads to wrestling shows?
I want to say that was Wesley.
Okay.
I can't remember.
That's what sold me on.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
So, like you said, I wasn't that big of a fan of them at first, and then when I watched that promo, I was like, man, I'm actually kind of sold on them
At
now.
first, they kind of annoyed me at first. It's
Yeah.
like, the real hyperactive, young team and everything. And it's like, I don't have the patience to deal with this. But then, like you said, they cut these promos and you start to get to know them a bit more. And it's like, I like these guys actually.
Isn't it weird, that NXT kind of can build people up? It's amazing how they do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that's how you build a wrestler, is you give them promo time, you give them TV time, you let
Hey,
them
man, I'll
talk.
have you know that for the past 3 or 4 weeks on SmackDown, Eva Marie has had a vignette on every one of those.
Oh,
I know
thank
so
God.
much about her character.
Thank God. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Eva Marie gets all this TV time that's getting taken away from, all these really good, amazing wrestlers. But no, let's give it to Eva Marie.
She's gonna take the belt off of Rhea or Charlotte, whoever gets
Oh,
it.
God. I'll quit watching. I really will. I'll quit
Is
watching.
that gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's
That
back?
will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. The camel's completely broke at that point. The camel is crippled.
Broken camel.
Yes. It's like water. That's a bad joke. Don't laugh at that.
Water. But no, that was really good. And Legato, are really good wrestlers. That's how you do it.
There you go.
Get ahead of it.
There you're ahead of the game, Kelly.
I'm
I
glad
like
somebody
it.
here's smart.
It ain't us.
Oh. No, that ship is sailed.
Where'd it sell to?
I don't know.
Ireland?
That's part of the problem.
Dude, I don't know.
But yeah, that was really good. And that's really, yeah, right.
That's literally what happened. Honestly, literally what happened.
Budget cuts, man.
Stupid.
And so, yeah.
But the 6-man tag team was great.
that spot where, yeah.
You're talking about the same spot. I know
right
you
at
are.
the biggest spot of the match.
Where he just hits, I forget his
Santos?
name. Yeah, Santos. Where he hits Santos right through the wall, and literally the whole wall collapsed.
That was, whew, man.
How did he not get hurt? How did either one of them not
It
get
looked
hurt?
rough, actually. Like, it looked like he was kind of in between the panels and
Yeah.
stuff. And so he hit one and it went through and the other didn't.
Well, if you notice, they had that chain link fence
Yeah.
right there too, and that chain link fence hit Bronson right in the face when he went through it. And I was like, dude, that was dangerous, but that's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
That was good stuff. I really enjoyed that match. And I think Bronson might be in for a big push down the road.
Yeah, I agree. I hope so. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing the dude pick up the NXT title
Yeah.
because, like, I really feel like if you're going to put him as a threat, and if Karrion Kross is still carrying that title within a couple months,
I think that could be a really good feud.
That
actually.
could be a great
and you know
feud.
the way they're building him, Cross up, it's gonna take
a big
somebody
dude.
yeah like that to bring him down is what it
Right.
seems like. So although it didn't work for Keith Lee, but
Uh, no, I'm glad that that was a stipulation, though. Like, I like stipulations like that where winner takes all. I think that's really cool.
yeah, I mean I was really confident in MSK and Bronson winning, but I wouldn't have been shocked if Legato had took it all either.
Yeah, that would have been cool, too.
Yeah.
What was the second match of the card? I
I
can't
want to say
remember.
that was the Xia Li Mercedes Martinez match.
Yeah, because it was like the only match on the card that didn't have a title, like for the stipulation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird. It was a good match, though. Not a bad match.
I need to see more magic stuff from Tian Sha though. Like I thought the one lady was gonna be a dragon or something. When is he gonna turn into a dragon?
Dude, it was kind of creepy, but I was digging it. I was like, man, I kind of like that.
I really yeah, me too. It's cool stuff. Like there's definitely a place for the odd supernatural
Yeah.
stuff. Like obviously Undertaker's been doing it for 30 years.
And-
And the Fiend got super overdoing it, even though they
Yeah.
tried everything to ruin it. But yeah.
And
So that stuff's really fun, and I want to see him explore it more.
yeah, I do too.
Like I want to see her turn into a dragon.
I really think that if Triple H keeps pushing her the way that he is and pushing this gimmick, it's possible that it could be one of the creepiest gimmicks that we have in WWE.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either if Xia Li may be the one to take the belt off of Raquel either.
Right?
So, or I guess I don't know what they're gonna do with. I can't remember their leader's actual name. I think last night was one of the first times they've said it, but I can't remember it. But if they booked them in a tag team, and maybe if they went after the tag belts,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
I'd be
I don't
down
know.
with
They
that.
don't seem to like bringing the tag belts on the NXT though.
I don't know why either. That's so weird.
Yeah. Because
Uh,
NXT has the best women's division in wrestling.
Let's go ahead and roll that giveaway. Because it seems like everybody's entered that's going to enter.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Let's see who wins the Macho Man, Randy Savage. We might have a winner. Drum roll, please.
If not, I'll take it. I mean, is
Oh,
it,
there it goes.
um,
I don't like that.
well, I guess I'll just take it then. Not boss, since no one has entered.
What? Nightbot, go home. You're drunk, dude.
Oh, is that all it takes to go home?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I just went. Can't confirm I said Savage a lot.
that is true. Yes, I know Scotty, Straw Hat Chase, 99ish, and Bronze Panda all entered. So,
I was trying to go back up here and
I don't
see
know.
that I'm pretty sure we saw it go live.
yeah.
It just keeps going down when somebody is working now.
Oh, all right, guys. Keep spamming. Key that spam word.
See, I told you earlier, technology is difficult.
I hate technology. Key that spam word, guys. I'm sorry about that. Nightbot got a little bit drunk.
Hands up, chat.
Not like that. Lend me
People
your
in the chat,
energy.
lend me your energy.
Chase, if you're still in here, re-enter, man. Because I know you entered too. Bronze Panda, if you're in here, re-enter. It seems that Nightbot got a little drunk and
Go tell your friends and your family, get them to enter.
yeah, just tell them to follow
Tell
first.
people you dislike to enter.
But tell them to follow first.
Don't tell the bots to enter because that's gonna make Kelly upset.
Yeah, don't tell the bots. The bots can't enter. They're not allowed no more. Man, Scotty's really trying to win all of them, isn't he?
Right. I think he's got a good chance.
Oh yeah, it seems that way. Chase was a contender there. Oh, well, there's somebody else.
Okay.
I believe it's Hampton.
Oh.
It's Mr. Josh Hampton.
Well, I don't want him to win.
Oh. Look, you see how rude he's being to you, Hampton? He don't want you to win.
But how's he gonna know about it?
He can hear you.
What, really?
Yeah.
How? He's not anywhere near me.
Throw that magic box.
Oh no.
I'm in big dude now, yard, bro.
He's kind of like my boss. That's not good. Oh God. Woo.
I will substitute for Chase since not boss drunk on the job.
I have to win them all.
That's fair. I'm glad you did that because I don't know if Chase went AFK or if he's working, but I know he did enter and Nightbot got a little drunk. There we go.
Won the giveaway.
Hey, congratulations, Hampton. You won a Randy Savage. Oh yeah.
Macho Man. Where's my Macho King hero clicks at?
Hopefully it's coming soon. Probably not though.
So what was the next match?
Cameron Grimes, I believe.
That's what I was thinking. I felt like I might have been skipping something though, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I believe it was Cameron Grimes and to the moon, man.
He didn't go to the moon, unfortunately.
He went to the moon, but he crash landed real damn hard
through a ladder. Yeah, that looked nasty. Again, this is one of those things where, like, compared to a bunch of previous, even just NXT ladder matches, it's not the best, but you still absolutely have to respect them going out there, and they really went for it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, neither one of these guys are, they're not the big high flyers, and they're not as great technical wrestlers as the Adam Coles, the Johnny Garganos, but not many people are.
Don't you tell me Cameron Grimes ain't a high flyer. Didn't you see that spot he took off that railing?
Yeah, that was something, man. I thought you already had to go to work. Get out of here. Go.
He can't remember if he's working or not. He's trying to figure it out.
I definitely remember when I'm working.
But all right, Scotty, we'll see you later, man.
That spot and the end spot where he got pushed off of the golden ladder and landed through the other one that was above the ramp there. It's
like a good spot.
Yeah, man, that's kind of suck. I wouldn't want to do it.
That was a dangerous spot, but it was a good spot.
Right.
No, it looked like he took that ladder really damn hard because when he hit, you could hear it crack and everything.
So question, kind of odd, but still relevant. Okay. How do you feel about the ramp that goes directly to the ring like that?
Oh, I love it.
Me too.
I think it's awesome.
They used to have that way back in WCW, and I really like it.
I like it because AEW does it sometimes too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's different. It looks cool.
Well, I like how they can do like spots outside of the ring and jump back into the ring, like doing like suicide dives and stuff. I think that's awesome. It's really cool. And I wish they would do more of their arenas like that. I don't like the ramp as much. Like, I really do like the whole, like, stage walking to the ring and you can just get in right there.
It looks really cool. I'm trying to look up the rest of the card to make sure we aren't missing anything.
I don't think we are because I think there was only, like, 5 or 6 matches on that card. It's just that Fatal 5-Way, like, lasted forever. Because
I think it was, like, just over 20-ish minutes. It felt like it went on longer, I think, but yeah.
It felt like it went forever because that was a huge match because you had to bring everybody in there and make them look good. So that's why it seemed like such a huge match.
Yeah, there's only 5 matches. I remembered everything. That's a shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good. One of my only complaints though is I would have liked to have seen if LA Knight was going to win the match, have him do it in some kind of, it's hard to say cheating fashion considering it's a ladder match.
Right.
But do something where, like, he just beat Grimes in this match.
You want a dusty finish.
Yeah, well, no, not necessarily a dusty finish because, we want somebody to win, baby. But, like, what if, like, the whole time, say Ted DiBiase has just been playing Cameron Grimes.
Yeah.
And Grimes is about to win, and DiBiase or, like, one of his, henchmen, servant dudes, whatever, goes in the ring and they flip over the ladder and it knocks Grimes off and then DiBiase he cuts a promo and he's like I never was gonna have you be $1 million champion. You're not. You said you smell and you're a hillbilly, so you're not $1 million championship material.
I think that would have been the better way of actually putting that title on LA Knight.
Yeah, exactly. It establishes Knight as more of a heel, which he doesn't really need that. He does, his heel work really good because he just plays that super obnoxious character really well. But it really helps to build Grimes up as a baby face.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So I would have liked to have seen something like that because as it stands right now, it's like what grounds does Cameron Grimes have to stand on to want to try and take another shot at it or anything?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Like, he don't really have any grounds to stand on with it because, like, he's lost clean to the ladder match. The only thing he can really do is just get the crowd over with him as a babyface.
Yeah.
And just go out there and just pull his gimmick.
I feel like when crowds come back, he is going to be super over.
He was super over last night.
Yeah, right. I'm messing with the apron down here. It's really long.
But he was super over last night. Everybody was chanting to the moon.
Yeah, to the moon.
I think they were just chanting Grimes at one point.
Yeah.
Like,
they were chanting LA sucks.
oh yeah,
which was
I remember
fun.
that. LA sucks. Was that a real crowd or was that just like some employees?
I don't know.
Because
I'm assuming it was probably like maybe, I don't know if production people, because they'd probably be running the show. But
well, I seen kids in the crowd.
I mean, it could be family.
That's true. I mean, unless it was family, that's all I could think of.
I don't know for sure, actually.
But yeah, I agree. I think
Trying to figure out if they're just plants and doing what they're told, or
yes. But going back,
they look like people, not plants to me. But
that's fair. But going back,
I saw
to
no leaves or anything.
But going back to the ladder match, I agree. I like the match was great, but something that needed to be done was some kind of wonky finish, because, like you said, now it just makes it look like LA not just beat him clean and that's it.
Yeah, so something where you really feel like Cameron Grimes was wronged, and the only reason he lost the match is not because LA Knight out wrestled him or out competed him in a ladder match, but because he got screwed and he should have won.
Right. And I don't know where they go from here. Not like, especially with Cameron Grimes, but there's so much that you can do with Cameron Grimes also. Because the dude just knows how to reinvent his character so well.
He's so entertaining, man.
And he really is. Like, it's just amazing that the dude is on NXT, and he was kind of a nothing when he first came over, and nobody really cared about him. But he started building that character of just being like a hillbilly, and now he's a rich hillbilly.
Yeah.
So he started building that character, and when he did, it just made him look amazing after that. Like, people got
when
him
he
over.
came back and he cut that promo, it was amazing. It was everybody in like wrestling communities was talking about that the next day.
Yeah.
He came back and talking about it. How it was like, can you believe that they're putting dogs on money now? And so, Cameron Grimes was sitting at home, and so I had nothing to do. So I went into this place called GameStop.
It was great.
And his promo the week before last, where he's talking to Ted DiBiase, and he gives us it's kind of a heel promo as far as like the verbiage and what he said.
Yeah.
But the way he cut it was super babyface.
Yeah.
Like, he's so sincere about it. He's like, Ted DiBiase, man, I really looked up to you. You taught me that if I have money, I can treat people just any way I want, treat people like dirt, and they'd still like me because I have money.
It's hilarious that he did that.
I know, it's amazing, man. It's between either Cameron Grimes or The Way for my favorite things in wrestling right now. The Way is so much fun.
The Way's really fun right now, especially with all the stuff with Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, right.
That stuff has been cracking me up.
I enjoyed that little bit last night with Todd Pettengill. He's like,
Yeah.
how are the ladies treating you? And he just grabs the thing.
He's just like,
It probably shouldn't be that entertaining, but it is. And man, Johnny is the best. I love.
oh yeah.
Doofus Johnny is amazing. Ever since he's turned heel and he's done
Yes.
that, like even before they officially formed the Way and everything, back when they had like the ghost faces who were helping him win
Yeah.
matches and stuff.
That was amazing.
They got before the spin the wheel make the deal match. They got the little. Where it's like man, I hate wheels, and it's just like what? Who hates wheels?
Man, I hate
And then he
wheels.
gets over and he's like spinning. He's like, I'm the best at this.
Guys, we're kind of scrapping for time a little bit. We got about 30 minutes left in the show.
We got 2 more matches to talk about.
Yeah, we got 2 more matches to talk about, and I'm going to go ahead and get into our third giveaway for tonight.
Ooh, what's this one?
It's funny you said woo.
Woo!
Because our third giveaway for tonight, and let me pull it up for you guys. I can find my mouse. Where'd my mouse go?
Oh, I found it.
There it is. our third giveaway for tonight. And if you're a wrestling fan, you already know by what Ben just did. So, let's
It's
see.
Charlotte Flair.
No, it's not.
Man, I don't want to sound like I'm harping on it, but she does not
There we
have
go.
a very good woo.
That's true. So our third giveaway for tonight, guys, it's the Nature Boy. It's Ric Flair. So our keyword for this, let's just
Make it woo.
let's just make it woo.
How many O's?
4 O's.
4 O's.
So WOOOO. So woo,
It's very specific.
woo with 4 O's, please.
Woo!
That's our keyword. Oh, I should probably get this stupid cookies off of there.
Cookies.
Not those kind of cookies.
Oh.
Keyword woo is live, so you know what to do, guys.
Get in there and woo.
Key that spam word. Get in there and let's hear your best woo in the chat.
I don't think that's how that works.
Bet.
How much?
$1. Nope. Moving
We
on.
ready to go to the next match?
Yep.
The women's title match.
Yep.
Raquel Gonzalez, the champion, against Ember Moon, the challenger.
Yep. And what do you think about that match?
I really enjoyed it. So, Ember Moon is great. She, might possibly be the best women's wrestler they have in all of WWE. There's some stiff competition there. I mean, you have like Ember's up there. I'd say Sasha is up there. Asuka. I mean, as much as I just did talking about Charlotte, she is super talented.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, and also, you have like Io Shirai is super good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So was you disappointed that Ember didn't pick up the title?
No, because I didn't really expect her to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing.
They're not really building her up for that yet.
Yeah. I mean, this just kind of came about because they said Shotzi was injured, but then she was there last night, so I don't know.
Maybe she was injured, and then just came back. I don't know.
Yeah. Which, I was glad to see her back. I like Shotzi, so.
I do too. I love them as a tag team.
Yeah. One of the best spots of the match last night though was the false finish, and it involved Dakota Kai.
Oh yeah.
Or after Ember, I don't remember if she hit the. I don't think it was an Eclipse. I think it may have been like the second rope code breaker, maybe.
Yes, and then she hit an Eclipse on top of that,
Yeah.
I believe.
But yeah, she went for the pin on Raquel, and Dakota runs over there and just so smooth, grabs her foot, puts it on the rope, and it's just gone.
Yeah, did you see her face after that?
Yeah, but that was one of the best spots like that I've ever seen. I know that's such a small, weird little thing,
But it was cool.
So sometimes people really mess that up.
Yeah.
So.
But Dakota Kai literally, like, after it happened, she kind of just, like, was sitting there, like, picking at her fingernails.
Yeah,
She was
it was
like,
really
oh,
good.
I didn't do anything.
I like Dakota. So she's one of the other people I could see maybe taking the belt off of Raquel if they break them up.
Yeah.
Which,
same.
I mean, it's WWE, it's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Breakups always happen.
The breakups are worse than a soap opera on wrestling. That's where they are.
Yeah. But that was good, man. Yeah. So Ember hit that big like tornado DDT on the ramp. That was cool. And Raquel has some great power moves.
Dude, that looked like that hurt, too.
It probably
Because
did.
when Raquel hit, you heard the smack, and the smack actually sounded like her head might have collided with that steel ramp for a little bit. And I was like, ouch. Even I watched it, and I was like, ow. I was like, ow. My head hurts.
I mean, I think it was. It was in the main event, so I'll try to remember it then. But there was a spot where it's like, oh man, somebody looks like they may have bashed their head good there.
Yeah.
So.
Is there anything that you would have changed about the women's title match?
I mean, I can't really think of anything. As much as I would like Ember to win, I really like Raquel having the belt right now. And I mean, Ember's already had it before. So, Raquel looks like she may have a long reign. So that could be fun.
It could be.
And her power spots are really good.
Oh, yeah.
So, like the finish when she hooked her from behind.
Oh, yeah.
And then just in midair grabbed her and, hit her with that choke bomb type move.
That was actually really good, yeah.
And she had another one too. I can't quite remember what it was, but
Uh, I know the spots that I was really impressed with was the false finish, like we talked about. That was actually something I was wanting to bring up was that, but you already brought it up. And the DDT, like that DDT really looked like it hurt. And I don't know, man, like women's wrestling is just getting so much better these days.
Yeah.
I know, like from when you and I both first started watching wrestling, women's wrestling wasn't taken seriously at all.
No.
And now that it's just getting where it's at, it's amazing.
Right.
Like I like it. Like I'm glad that women's wrestling is getting taken seriously now. I'm glad that it was really high up on the card for that match too.
Yeah, the semi-main. That's
Yeah.
because I mean, realistically, if you want to look at it in a certain way, yes, it should be, your second belt. It should be on par with the, men's belt because it's like, whoever has the NXT title is the best male wrestler in NXT, and whoever has the women's belt is the best female wrestler in NXT. So those titles, I mean, they should be on par.
Neck to neck at least.
There,
Yeah.
it's like if the women's belt goes on as the main event, which I think it has. I can't remember the exact show. But I think it has.
Yeah.
That should be just, I don't know if expectation is the right word, but when it happens, it should be like, yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure Bailey Sasha main evented.
Oh, that Takeover Brooklyn?
Yeah, the two out of three falls match. That was really good.
I feel like there might have been one recently, maybe when Io had the belt or Rhea.
Probably. Yeah, but yeah, man, women's wrestling, like I said, it's getting better. Like, I'm really enjoying everything that's happening with the women's division right now on NXT at least.
I mean, like, there were 6 women on the card tonight. With I had names and now I forgot. Women's division making. I don't know about that. I haven't, like, WWE's ratings are just down in general.
Yeah,
I don't know as far as like segment by segment how that's doing.
I don't think it's the women's division as much as it is the storytelling, because the storytelling has just been really bad lately. It's kind of getting to the point to where it's just like the same thing over and over. And we talked about that at the beginning of the show, where Raw feels like it's just the same thing over and over again, and SmackDown is starting to kind of feel the same way. So I don't think it's really the women's division that's doing it. Honestly, I think it's just the writing in general, because the general writing of it has just been pretty bad lately for all of it.
No, actually, we had 7 women on the card kind of last night. Like, we had Ember and Raquel.
Yeah.
And then we had Dakota and Shotzi.
Yeah.
And we had Mercedes and Xia Li and other 10-shot member. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's, 7 right there. And, 6 of them we know are good wrestlers. I don't know about the other ones worked before WWE.
Right.
But that's not even to count, like, Candice and Indy and Io and Toni Storm. And Saray and Zoe Stark. So
that's fair.
And Aaliyah and I forget the other girl that's in their group with Robert Stone.
I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
But I mean, that's
that's a lot.
And I'm pretty. That's not everybody.
But
like
when you think about it, they're all great women's wrestlers.
Yeah, right.
And that's what's great about it is it's like they all know how to do their job efficiently and can get in there and do it as great as the men, in my opinion. So before we get into our main event,
before we start talking about those men,
before we start talking about those men, let's roll for the giveaway. Because I think everybody
who is going home with the Nature Boy.
Probably most women back in the day.
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Space that mountain.
Space that mountain. Straw Hat Chase.
Yeah.
You win Ric Flair. Woo! You get to take him home with you, brother.
Man, we should have made the keyword Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Oh, that would have been funny. All right. So let's talk about our main event for NXT In Your House.
But before I forget about it, because I absolutely will, the spot I was thinking of earlier is like, I think everybody had hit dives outside except for one. Like, it may have been Johnny. I think he hit a dive on Kyle.
Yeah.
And it looked like his head went right back into the announce table.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, that looked like that sucked.
So what I noticed when that match first started, it started.
Was Johnny's Magneto gear?
Yes.
Well, I noticed that before the match started,
but what I'm talking about is Karrion Kross starts the match. He's in the middle between the other 4 guys.
Yeah.
They all come running at him at the same time, and then he kind of powers out of it for a minute. They start fighting each other. He's standing there just kind of looking around like, well, this is fun. They all knock each other out of the ring. He's standing there by himself for like a second, and then they all one by one start going in there and getting their butt kicked by Karrion Kross.
Well, that was the story of the match. It's like one-on-one, none of them could, take Cross until a few specific moments towards the end. But yeah, it was all like, okay, we're gonna team up and we're gonna take this guy out. Like we're gonna, throw him through the set up top and take him out for a bit, and we're gonna power bomb him on the table and take him out for a bit. But then he always came back. He's like a Terminator. So
I'll be back.
Exactly. So yeah, that was the story of the match really. We're gonna get rid of this guy, and then we're gonna try and beat each other.
I kind of enjoyed that though. Like I enjoyed them doing that, and I want to see more stuff like that because I'm a fan of Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people aren't. Like a lot of people still think he's wet behind the ears or whatever you want to say.
I wouldn't say that, but he has a particular style.
Yeah.
That the rest of those guys they have a different style. Like especially Kyle and. Johnny and Cole, they work a really fast-paced style.
Right.
Where at Cross, he works more, not necessarily technical, but a more, ground-based style.
He's not slow.
No.
Like, not at all.
Well, he kind of is, but I think that's part of his gimmick. He this very, daunting, intimidating figure.
Right.
So it's like, you should feel a sense of dread when he's, like, standing there. So if he moves too fast, it may lose some of that.
Yeah. But
I think Peter Dunne or Peter Dune is the undisputed era might have called him a time or two. I think he might possibly be the next singles challenger for Cross because there was a few things they did in the match that really made it look like he might be able to go with him. Like there was the spot where they I think Cross gave him a German suplex. And Dunn just gets right back up and gives him a German suplex. Yeah. And Cross goes for his straight jacket rear naked choke, and Dunn gets his fingers and he does the finger.
Oh, break the fingers, yeah.
And it's like this guy has a legitimate way out of the hold, and there were a few other things like that. So it'd be weird because it'd be a heel versus heel thing,
right? But
if you can tell a compelling story, it can work.
But the way they make Karrion Kross, I feel like it works for him and his character because...
Yeah, he's not necessarily a heel. He's more of a tweener.
He's more of a tweener because, he even told Adam Cole, he's like, I'll take all you on before that match.
Which, is a very babyface thing to do.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's a badass thing to do is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's what he is. He's not a face or a tweener.
I kind of like that they do that with Karrion Kross, though. That they don't make him like this heel that's just like, lack of a better term, chicken poop, and just don't want to wrestle anybody.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's not like a coward, that he actually go out there and fight because, man, that kind of just makes me like him more. That was something I always liked about a lot of heels is when they did stuff like that. I don't know why I'm a big fan of Edge because Edge never did that.
Well, you beat me to it, but...
Edge was always the one
he was
that
the
ran away.
Heel, yeah.
I think I liked it though with Edge because Edge could play it off so well.
Yeah, he was made to play that character.
Yeah, but with Karrion Kross, man, him just being as big as he is and as intimidating as he is, it really plays better for him to be the heel tweener, whatever you want to call him, to where he goes out there and just faces these guys and he'll just take them all on. Like he don't care because he knows he's going to keep his title at the end of the day. I really like that. I admire that about characters in that sense.
Yeah, he's he just has the attitude of standing up and I'll knock him down.
Yeah, and I really enjoy that.
It doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter how many, and there is a lot of cool factor in that.
Yeah. So, what was one of your favorite spots of the match?
It's hard to just pick a few, like the parts where everybody is going wild and stuff. Like Johnny, he's going and he's hitting dives, and then he hits that, goes through the ropes, DDTs Pete Dunne on the outside.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was great.
Johnny is so good.
Mm-hmm. And, this is somebody I really hope actually picks up the NXT World title again one day because, like he even said, his first run with it wasn't the best. Because didn't he get injured on his first run?
I can't remember for sure.
I know Ciampa got injured a lot when he was running with the title. Because I think Ciampa's held it 1 or 2 times, hasn't he? I know one for sure. Because he called it Goaty.
I can't remember if he held it a second time. But also the spot where Pete Dunne, he tries to do the run up the ropes and the flip back.
Oh, yeah.
And Kyle and Cole both super kicked him.
Dude, when I seen that, I legitly popped. Like, I legitly popped for that. I was like, what? I was like, what happened?
That was a great. That might be, I guess, my favorite like singular spot because it's the thing that stands out and I remember the most. So
because you got to make sure that you actually hit that correctly, or you're going to kick his head off doing that.
Yeah.
No, that was actually a good spot. Like I legitly popped out of my bed when that happened. I was like, oh my god! I was like, they killed this poor man.
What about you? What was your favorite spot?
I'm trying to think of all of them because that match, like I said, really lasted for a while. Not so much of the spot, but I really enjoyed the finish. I thought the finish was really good because you have Kyle O'Reilly putting Adam Cole into that like
the heel hook,
that heel hook, yeah.
And then he ended up getting both of his legs.
Yeah, he's got both of his legs. It looks like Adam Cole's about to like actually tap, and then you just see Karrion Kross just rise up like this. And then just grabs Kyle O'Reilly and just puts him in a sleeper hold.
I won't lie. Like just before that, when he had the cross on, Cross had his submission on Gargano.
Yeah.
I thought Johnny was about to win when he did the flip back off the ropes and got that pin. Because I'm so used to that happening on main roster all the time. Everybody who has a submission that makes them vulnerable like that is stupid when they do like that.
Yep.
Like it happens to Asuka and it happens to Joe.
Yep.
It's happened to somebody else recently too, and it's just like, what are you doing? You look so stupid.
It happens to like these wrestlers, and you're just like, oh man, you expect it to happen on NXT.
I did, yeah.
And
like, is Johnny about to win this off of that reversal there?
And when it don't happen on NXT, you're like,
that makes sense. You shouldn't win off of that.
Yeah, because that's stupid.
Yeah.
Nobody should win off of that. There was really good spots though, and I just can't remember them all right now because it was late and I was trying to stay awake because I was halfway asleep because I was so tired.
Oh, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Last night.
We're old,
Yeah.
so that's just pretty much all it is with that, Chad. Is what me and Ben are just old, and it's hard for us to watch wrestling past 10 o'clock sometimes. I hate that AEW has been on like 10 o'clock and like coming on at 10 o'clock. And staying on until like midnight because it takes forever. I had to put tape on my eyelids to keep me awake.
Yeah, that's past my bedtime.
Yeah. But I really think that In Your House was actually a pretty good event. Like, I mean, I know, like you said, it was lackluster, and it wasn't.
I don't want to say that it was lackluster. It was just when you put it against other takeovers, it's it just simply isn't as good as those, but that doesn't mean that it isn't good on its own merit.
That's fair.
Like, I mean, the wrestling's really good. Unfortunately, a lot of the matches kind of felt like you already knew who was going to win.
Right.
So that, takes some of the fun out of it, which that's honestly happened a lot in general with WWE lately, is, most of the matches you pretty are confident in who's going to win. There's like, real intrigue.
Kind of like, we're watching the same shows week after week after week, man. I wonder why.
Yeah.
But what do you think is going to happen at the Bash since we have a little bit of time left?
Yeah.
Because the Bash is the next NXT pay-per-view.
No, it's just a regular TV show.
Oh, it's just a TV
it's
show?
July 6th.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's right after 4th of July.
So, cool. You don't even need Peacock to watch that. You can literally just watch that on your network.
USA.
Yep, USA Network.
Give us money. We shouted you out.
I don't think it works that way.
Damn it.
So, who do you think faces Karrion Kross next?
I'm gonna hedge my bets and I'm gonna go with Pete Dunne.
So you're gonna say Pete Dunne?
I don't know that he'll win the belt, but I think he is likely the most probable to be the next challenger for it. So,
I'm going to throw my hat and say that if they bring Samoa Joe back, I think there's a good chance it's Joe and Karrion Kross.
I'd like to see that
Because that's a big main event at that point.
Yeah.
That's only if they bring Joe back. If they don't bring Joe back, I kind of would agree, Pete Dunne. Like, I don't really know who else makes sense at that point.
Yeah.
Because like you're kind of making it to the point, unless they just bring Keith Lee back and they put him on NXT.
I mean, I'd like to see that.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. But like I said, I don't really see anybody else, taking that title off Karrion Kross. I mean, he's beat 4 other men already.
Yeah.
And 4 of their top players right there in NXT got beat last night.
I mean, I guess everybody except Kyle has a case because he was the one who got choked out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Dunn and Gargano and Cole all could, make a claim to it. So they may do like some kind of triple threat '1 contenders leading up to it.
That's all I could see.
And
That's the only thing that makes
I
sense.
can see Pete Dunne picking up the win there.
Yeah.
Because honestly, all those guys are heel, and Kyle was the only baby face, and he got choked out.
True. Anything else you think for the Bash? Like anything crazy that might happen? Any returns? Any signings?
I wouldn't expect anything. I haven't heard any news or rumors lately, but I haven't really been going out looking for anything either.
Haven't been checking those dirt sheets.
No. I mean, it's still a little early to say since it's another 3 weeks until that show.
They seem to book those NXT pay-per-views pretty quick though. Well, like you said, this ain't a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's just like a special.
Yeah, but they seem to book them pretty quick.
Yeah.
Maybe
we're just so used to Raw and SmackDown being booked the day of that
right.
if they book it out like 2 days, it's like, oh man, they got it together, don't they?
They know what they're doing for once. It's funny because I believe also that special takes place is also the week that Jungle Boy takes on Kenny Omega for the AEW title.
Oh yeah, could be.
So
I think last night was like I don't think they talked about Great American Bash before then, so they might be trying to like counter book in a way, even though they're not on the same night.
Yeah,
but yeah, booking some of that same week to try to pop their own rating.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because I know Vince and Tony Khan, man, they're just kind of back and forth right now with trying to like outbook each other, and I don't know why. I'm just like, man, it's wrestling. Like, obviously AEW's got the better product right now, so Tony Khan, you can calm down. Like, you don't need to, freak out with it. But no, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what wrestling's going to do for this year, especially with crowds starting to, make their way back into the arenas finally. It's been like a year and a half now since we've been without crowds.
Who do you think gets the biggest boost from the crowds being back?
Are we talking NXT or main roster?
Anything.
Cameron Grimes.
I think so too.
I think Cameron Grimes really gets a boost from the roster being back.
Like I can't really think of anybody on main roster who I'd really like to say like Big E maybe, but that'll depend on how they book him when crowds come back.
It's either going to be Big E or Drew's really going to pop them.
Yeah.
So that's all I can think of. AEW.
Mold. But I also agree. I think Cameron Grimes is going to be super over when crowds come back. Maybe part of that is because we haven't seen him as a babyface with crowds.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like he's going to be just getting massive pops, and it's going to be to the moon.
Big E getting that belt. I hope Big E gets that belt.
I want that.
I'm all for it.
I'm hoping like he gets Money in the Bank, but I was hoping that last year too when Otis got it. So
that was random. Maybe they're saving it though.
That was the thing though. Otis was getting over before that happened, and before he lost the crowd.
Yeah,
he was getting over.
They probably had that pre-booked.
Yeah,
and then he wins it, and then Vince is like, "Oh God, what a mistake I've made."
And then he puts it on the Miz.
Mistakes were made.
We could have had AJ Styles get that briefcase, but no.
Nope.
It went from Otis to the Miz.
And then Miz held the title for a week.
Yeah, I'm surprised he held it that long. I thought he was going to drop it that next night on Raw.
I did too, to be honest. But guys, it's kind of getting wrapped up for time here.
Yeah, we got to go home and watch that wrestling that we just complained about.
We got to get home and watch the wrestling we just literally complained about, like Ben said. So I'm going to walk you guys through the shows for this week. And
we got some good stuff coming up.
Oh, we do have some good stuff coming up, Ben. So
really, I was just lying.
No, you're not lying. That's on Saturday.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, on Wednesday, so we don't have a show tomorrow. We don't have shows on Tuesday. That might change. I don't know. But
you want a show on Tuesday? What show do you want on Tuesday?
Exactly. But on Wednesday, we have Drew's Polka Shop, And we are doing a Chilling Reigns box break for that, guys. 2 of them.
Ooh.
So one starts at 2 o'clock and one starts at 3 o'clock. They should be live on the site. If the man behind the camera can put the link into the site for us. They should be live on the site. We'll try to put it in Discord too for you guys. So if you're not in Discord, make sure you guys jump in Discord. Get in there, buy a spot, and just see what you get, man.
Hot tub streams on Tuesday. We'll talk about it.
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, box break, Kelly. So
Chilling Reigns is a really good set.
it is, man. I'm not really even in the TCG anymore, and
You should be.
Well, I know. You tell me.
But if you want to play, I have 3 decks ready to go right now, and I'm working on 2 more.
We'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll talk about it later.
I have a problem.
Yeah, a little bit. But guys, make sure you guys reserve your spot for that Chilling Reigns. They will be sold up quick if you guys don't reserve your spot. He is excited to do this. I know that he's been playing Pokemon Snap the last couple of weeks, so he's really excited to do this box break for you guys. So make sure you reserve your spot because that's coming up in a couple of days.
There's a lot of good stuff for like a bunch of different types too. So there's really not a bad spot to have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And there's great trainers as always. So yeah.
Then on Wednesday, we have coming up at 6 o'clock.
I'm helping.
We have Magic with Logan and Kelly, and I've really been enjoying that show because they've been teaching me.
Wait, Logan and Kelly?
Kelly and Logan.
Well, I always heard that magic was in a young girl's heart.
Well, I think Kelly's in Logan's heart.
Oh, right.
But they always teach me a lot about Magic. I don't know anything about it, so when I watch their show, I enjoy it a lot. Then on Thursday, we should have the first round of Troll versus Toad. That should be fun. So we're doing Halo for that. So if you guys want to watch a Halo tournament coming up on Thursday, make sure you guys tune in for that. Yeah, watch Ben get wrecked. Watch me get wrecked. That's coming.
I haven't played Halo in probably over 10 years. So.
Same. That's coming up at 2 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock is our new show, and this is our 3rd episode, TNT Tactics. If you guys want to know anything about tabletop games, Hampton and Palmer are the guys to watch.
Do you know what they're doing this week?
I don't know. They don't really tell me their shows. They kind of keep them secret up until the time they do them, and then like I figure out while I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they always keep it secret. I don't know why. It's secret society or something.
Because they don't know what they're going to do until they get in here. They're like Vance.
Probably. And then right after that, we have Happy Little Orcs with Josh Hampton.
Just you know what he's painting?
No idea. He don't tell me that either. I get the show notes, but I barely have time to look at them.
Oh, man.
So he's going to be painting something, guys. And guys,
he might paint himself. Who knows?
He could paint himself. Guys, he is so entertaining to watch during that painting stream because he literally kind of puts me in the mind of Bob Ross, but with miniatures. And I don't know why, but it's just entertaining.
I get it. Happy Little Orcs and Bob Ross. Wait, I don't get it.
Yes. And then on Friday, we will hopefully.
Yes, Chase enjoys the paint stream. It's fun.
Chase enjoys it. Hopefully on Friday, if the internet stays alive this time, we
had storms last Friday.
Yes, and they knocked out everything. But hopefully on Friday, if the internet stays alive, we will have Magic with Logan again, and just Logan. And he'll probably do some kind of Commander deck because that's kind of what that stream focuses on. So if you're into Commander, that's the stream for you, man. And then I don't know if I can do justice for.
Can I do it?
Yeah. So tell them what's coming up on Friday.
On Friday is the Show!
What time's it come on, Ben?
I don't know.
6 p.m. 6 p.m. on Friday, guys.
Why not?
If you're listening on
headphones, sorry.
Yeah, you're deaf. I'm deaf. I can't think straight.
It echoed too.
It did. It echoed really bad.
JT gets to do it and Drew gets to do it. How come I don't get to do it?
I didn't say you didn't get. I let you do it, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you did. You probably regret it.
A little bit. And then on Saturday, guys, we have CNH Collectibles.
I know
Starting.
what this one's going to be about.
Oh, I do too. Starting at 5 o'clock, and what it's going to be about is actually what's on Ben's shirt, not Gridlock. Gridlock's part of it, but
Grimlock.
that's going
You
to
and
be
JT both did the same thing.
what
Gridlock, he's Grimlock.
Grimlock. You know what I mean. But we are doing Transformers, and dude, this should be a good show.
And if you want a third, I'll be on there.
Hey, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I mean,
I'll probably banned from streams after that.
Kelly's deaf somewhere. He can't even hear you right now. But I'm not opposed to it if you want to get on there and talk about some Transformers. But me and Hampton will be back for that show because this is actually his idea. He wants to do Transformers, and I love Transformers also. So, I mean, I'm on there. I'm down to do it.
Yeah, man, I'm hyped right now. Transformers Kingdom is going to be on Netflix next month.
Yeah.
So the third part of the War for Cybertron trilogy, I think, is what it is.
Yep.
And so, like, they got Beast Era toys in stores now. Like, I went to Walmart before we did this to kill some time.
Yeah.
And they had Cheetor, and Rat Trap, they had Air Razor, and
Oh,
Black
that's cool.
Arachnia. And so they had a Dinobot, which looked awesome.
But anyway, guys,
I'm saving again.
after the CNH Collectible Show, we have episode 8 of D&D. And it's weird that it's only been 8 episodes.
It feels like it's been a lot more than that.
I know. It's because it's rotating weeks. Like, we do it one week, we don't do it another week. It's weird. But make sure you guys stick around for that because that's really fun. You can watch me getting some shenanigans and getting in trouble with my little bard dwarf. You can watch him be a cat man. He killed.
I try to get up and hit things, but it hasn't been working out lately because everybody else just pews it from
He tries
way back.
he tries to growl at things, but he just meows at them.
I haven't done that for a while now,
That's true.
which is honestly really depressing. I have all these cool abilities, I don't get a chance to use them.
But anyway, guys, that's the shows for this week. We're going to go ahead and get out of here and watch the snooze fest that is Monday Night Raw. So until next time, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.